Hi, I'm Rebecca Harris, and welcome to this edition of Faces and Places. Today we are at the Phoenix City Amphitheater, which is located at 508 Dillingham Street, and it's right on the edge of the beautiful Chattahoochee River. And today my guest is Brad Strickland, and he is the event coordinator for the city of Phoenix City. And he's here today to tell us all about the events that will be coming up in June.
We got a great month. June 15th, Puddle's Pity Party. So you may know of Puddle's Pity Party due to America's Got Talent. A few years back he came on and just kind of blew the nation away. It's millions of views on YouTube. Kind of one of those things where we just had to do it. He's going to come in. He works with an incredible production. There'll be a 30 by 10 LED wall, big spotlight. It's going to be a great show. He does mashups of songs. So he'll do, say, a Queen song with an Adele song and mash these things up, and it's just...
That sounds interesting.
It's really kind of fantastic. It really is. So if you have a fear of clowns, there's a good way to get over them. If you love clowns...
I know you do.
I really can't believe I booked a clown. But we're in. We're this far into it, so it's going to be a great show.
Well, that sounds awesome. What else is going on in June?
So June the 23rd, we have a group out of Brazil coming in, and they're a group called the Blues Beatles.
Oh.
So they basically, it's not your traditional cover band. They do all Beatles songs in a blues genre. So right?
So I need to Google that.
Well, if you think about it, the Beatles are basically a blues-based band anyway. It was just really hard to put a pin on them because they just were so dynamic. But these guys just kind of got together one day and practiced and liked it and have become an international sensation. They're touring all over the world, and we're a part of their first leg of their international tour for 2018.
Wow, that sounds cool. So if people want to know more information about these shows, what would you suggest?
I would suggest checking out our Facebook pages, both on the amphitheater as well as the city. You can also pick up ticket information at exorbia.com, or you can stop by the office and talk to us. We'll be happy to sit with you and share the music with you and help in your purchase of your ticket.
Well, all right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the amphitheater. We've been doing shows here at the amphitheater for 25 years now.
Yes, we have.
And we've had some amazing shows, and we're changing gears just a little bit and bringing in some different things this year. So we hope that you will research these groups that are coming in, tell your friends all about it, and come on down. Now, Brad, tell me a little bit about concessions and what people can expect when they come here for concessions.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Each event we change a little bit, but ideally we have a food truck court with seating out in front of the food trucks. This particular, on the 15th, we're going to have barbecue, tacos, ice cream, funnel cakes, you name it. So it's very in the vein of a fair environment. A little different than what we've done in the past. We've done basically hot dogs and chips and things like that. So we've kind of allowed our folks that live in Phoenix City and have businesses, which would be the food truck, to come in and share their wares with us and kind of help us out. And we also have beverages. We have adult beverages as well as soft drinks and water.
Now, can people bring in their own food to the amphitheater?
We'd rather you did.
Right.
So no coolers. Let us take care of you in that regard.
All right, we make it very easy for everybody to come on out. You don't have to pack any lunches or little picnics or anything like that.
Exactly.
Just come on out. And what about seating? What's the seating like at the amphitheater?
Seating. Well, if you can see behind us, it's just kind of they're plateaus. Each level is just flat. There are no assigned seating. It's general admission, and we encourage you to bring blankets, lawn chairs, that type of thing. And people really bring everything into this thing. Cushions, just make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, that's right. We want everybody to get comfortable. And it's a great place to bring children. So children 12 and under, what's the price for their tickets?
They're free, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Because we want to encourage the whole family to come out and have fun. Sometimes you need to just put it on your calendar to remember that you've got to have a little bit of fun and recreation. You can't work all the time. And sometimes, we let things pass us by and we forget all about it.
We don't have to work all the time?
Well, you do.
No, really, we want you to come and relax and enjoy. Let us take care of you for a little while.
That's right. And if they want to know more about events coming up the rest of the summer, how would they do that?
Again, come by the office and chat with us. We'll be happy to tell you anything you need. You can view our Facebook pages as well as our web page. And again, exorbia.com will have all of our ticket information and give you bios and details of each act.
Okay, so let's recap. The first show is when?
June the 15th, which will be a Friday evening. Generally, our doors are at 6:30. This particular show is going to start at 9, and we do not have an opener. And that is by design of the artist. So it'll be so you've got plenty of time to come in and get comfortable and enjoy our food truck court. The second event will be June the 23rd, which is a Saturday. And in just a little sneak peek, we've had a huge 4th of July festival lined up for you. We're going to have 3 local bands, fireworks. It's going to start about 5:30 in the afternoon, so it's going to be a full day down here in July.
And the 4th of July is going to be a little different than we have had in the past. Tell me what the difference is going to be.
Well, it's not so much different as we're doing a different program. We're just bringing in live music throughout the entire event. You brought in a lot of different folks and a lot of different ideas, and I'm living off of that, but just bringing in probably 16 of the best musicians in the Bi-City area.
So that's really something to look forward to. And if you've never seen a fireworks show here at the amphitheater over this beautiful Chattahoochee River, you need to make plans to do that. It's a fabulous event. We'll have stuff going on up and down the Riverwalk all day. It's a very busy day. And so come and grab you a great spot. People will be all up and down the Riverwalk waiting to see that fabulous fireworks show.
It's going to be pretty fantastic.
Well, Brad, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet me down here at the amphitheater. I can see that we're already getting ready.
Yes,
so
indeed.
It's a lot of work, so we want to thank the staff of Phoenix City Parks and Recreation and the other city workers who work on the amphitheater to get ready for shows. It's a lot involved in it.
There is. It's almost
And
too
Brad,
much sometimes.
I think you've done a wonderful job.
Well, thank you, Rebecca.
And I'm very, very proud of you. So we're looking forward to more events coming up, and just shortly we're going to be talking to someone about something exciting that's going on here at the Riverwalk. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned. So as I told you, we're going to be talking about something exciting that's happening here on the Phoenix City Riverwalk. And today I have my friend Jason McKenzie here with me from Ride On Bikes. Jason, tell us a little bit about where Ride On Bikes is and a little bit of history about the bike shop.
Yeah, for sure. So Ride On Bikes is at 1036 Broadway, right downtown Columbus. And it's been here just over 15 years. It started out as a little bike rental place. The idea was to rent 30 bikes a day for $10 a day. And that completely changed. Now, you know, we sell over 1,000 bikes a year. We still do a lot of bike rentals, and we still rent bikes for $10 a day.
Wow, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, the whole dream of the bicycle thing. You know, it's wonderful to be down here at the Riverwalk and see people riding on the Riverwalk.
That's right.
And that's something that the whole family can get involved in. So, you know, we really embrace that. So tell me a little bit about how you got interested in bicycles.
So my uncle, who's Buddy Nelms, it was kind of his dream to have a bike shop in the uptown area. And he was always helping kids like fix their bikes.
Yes.
And we had to drive all the way across town to buy parts and that kind of thing. So that's where it really started. And for me as a younger kid, my first time getting on a bike and being the freedom it gives you, you know,
Right.
be able to go away and, you know, go to your friend's house on your own without mama having to take you there. So there's a freedom that I don't ever forget. And at 33 years old, still when I get on my bicycle, the sense of freedom that comes with it is still there.
Right.
You know, the bikes haven't changed. We just got older, you know, so
Right.
it helps kind of bring the kid out in you, if you will.
Well, I know that bicycles have progressed so much, and y'all have just top-of-the-line bikes and such a huge variety of bicycles. So tell me a little bit about if someone wanted to come to your shop and purchase a bike, do y'all help them with that choice?
Absolutely. So that's kind of the idea behind us. For us, it's not like a quick sell, if you will. It's a
Right.
long-term relationship. I'm 33. I have to be here a long time, so I got to make you really happy when you walk in the door. We have a lot of demos. So the idea, you come in, I start asking you some questions. Like, what kind of riding do you want to do?
Right.
And what do you think you want to do? And that
Right.
kind of stuff. And then while you're doing that, we're drawing, you know, getting it down lower and lower and lower. We have bikes that start at $100. We have bikes that go up to $15,000, you know, so it goes all over the map. Even the one you're looking at right now that we have here is actually an electric assist. So it has a motor on it, and when you pedal it, it triples your power, which allows a lot of people that maybe wouldn't ride, now they're able to go ride with their families and that kind of thing. So the idea is to narrow it down, and then for you, I'd probably put you on a townie. You know, you're a laid back girl, want to go cruise the Riverwalk.
Right.
Then I'd let you rent it for the week to make sure you liked it first, so
Okay.
you don't waste your money. You know, the idea is for you to ride the bike and really enjoy it. And you know, there's like no holes in the bike business. You can't really throw rocks at it. You know, it's healthy, it's easy on your body all the way through. You're not, you know, you're spending time with your family or
Right.
your loved ones. It's just good all the way around.
And just getting outside is so important.
That's right. And then we also have a smoothie and juice bar in the store as well. So we do cold pressed juices and really healthy smoothies, no added sugar or anything like that. So kind of keep you refreshed while you're there. And you know, with the bike shop, not only do we do rentals and we do sales, we also do service. We do bike fits on any brand. So if your bike's been hanging in the garage for a couple of years, bring that thing in. Let's knock the dust off it and get it rolling.
Right, that's great. Well, tell us where the bike shop is.
So it's at 1036 Broadway, right downtown. You can't miss it, right next to the loft. So if you've been in Columbus, they've been here, you know, almost 30 years, so you know where we're at.
Well, now I want you to tell us a little bit about what's happening on the Phoenix City side with Ride on Bikes.
So, I mean, this is really exciting. So we've been working with the city for about a year now on working on an idea. So one of the challenges with cycling in Columbus, the Riverwalk's great. There's a lot of paved trails. But if you like to mountain bike like I do, you know, going through the woods, you got Flat Rock Park, again, which is beautiful, it's great, but it's 10 miles away from downtown is where I live and where I work.
Right.
You have Fort Benning, another 10 miles away. You got to load your bike up, put it on the car, go out there, ride, and then come back home. So the dream was, what if we had something close to the uptown area? Phoenix City, right where we're standing here, has an incredible piece of property that has not been used yet, you know? And so what Phoenix City is allowing us to do is to come in and build a course that you can literally ride from downtown to here. So they're gonna get about 2.5, 3 miles out of the property we have. It's really good, flowy, it's wide, it's smooth, it's fast. So on your first mountain bike ride, which I hope is soon, I'm gonna bring you out here to this trail and teach you on this trail where you have, you know, all levels can ride it. And from Columbus, we have a bike lane that leads us right over here. From downtown Phoenix City, same thing, can ride right over here. You could be at Total Systems on your lunch break. Come get a couple hot laps in, go right back home, you know, take a shower, get back to work.
So you don't have to sign up or anything to do it. You can just do it.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's very similar, just like riding on the Riverwalk. You know, the part of the trail runs right down beside the Riverwalk, and then it also goes west of the Riverwalk over towards 8th Avenue. So.
Well, that sounds great. Well, I'm interested in what you were talking about in training people. So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So, you know, some people, even adults, I teach kids, you know, from 2 years old. We start there on balance bikes with no pedals, learning to balance before you learn to pedal. We learn we can skip the training wheel phase, which is a beautiful thing. Pretty successful at that. All the way to adults. I have, you know, men and women come in that, you know, in their 40s had never ridden a bicycle. And for me, you know, it's fun. They're a little harder to teach than the kids, you can imagine.
Right.
But if they can swallow their pride, we're there. We're not here to judge anybody. We want you to learn to ride. So you come in, so it goes all the way from I don't know how to ride a bicycle, or I want to know the rules of the road, or I want to learn how to train to be faster for a race. We have coaching on staff, and you know, we have the most educated bike shop. You ought to see the degrees in it. It's crazy. They do it because they love it. You know?
Right.
So we're there to help on all fronts.
So you have a whole staff of professionals that will help you. If you decide you want to purchase a bicycle or go for a bike ride, you'll need to come and see Jason McKenzie and his staff. And Jason, another thing that I'm so excited about, the whole bicycle scene, is what it's bringing to our area as tourists. We've got several different big events. Can you tell me a little bit about some of those that you guys are involved in?
Absolutely. So there's always all the things. The stuff that happened on June 3rd was the UCI City Mountain Bike Race. So literally pros from all over the world flew into Columbus, Georgia. They came in from France, Belgium. There was some girls from Sweden, which was girls from Sweden. You gotta be happy when girls from Sweden come into town, right? A girl from Mexico, people from all over the world and the country. They fly in, they stay in our community Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. They're eating in our restaurants, they're drinking in our bars, and the people that are coming with them to come watch it. So when you start looking at it, it's not just tourism, it's bringing money to the city, you know? And it's just like this trail, it's the same concept. Whitewater rafting is incredible, and it'll hold people's attention for 1, maybe 2 days, but now they have something else to stay, another reason to stay in Columbus. You know, and this is just the start of what we're doing. We have a big trail at Standing Boy that the community's been working really hard on. That's going to be a world-class mountain bike park. So the more this is happening, the more you're getting that, I hate to say millennial, even though I'm the top end of millennials, but that millennial crowd, that's what we're looking for. You know, it's not necessarily the high-end jobs that they want. I can take you to Colorado and, introduce you to a guy that's working for minimum wage for the lifestyle with a master's degree.
Right.
People will come to Columbus and Phoenix City to explore and ride mountain bikes and be active and do whitewater and do zip lining and the ropes course, So it's all that combined, it's off the charts.
Well, I'm very, very proud of what you guys have done in contributing to the economic development of this area, as well as providing fun for our family and friends out there. So Jason, I know you're very busy, and I want to thank you for taking time today to come and talk to us about the bikes.
Thank you so much for having me.
And if you have any questions, Jason, don't you have a website we can refer them to?
Yeah, so rideonbikes.com. We have a lot of things on there. Also, Ride on Bikes University. So we do a monthly video letting you know little tricks of the trade and like how to pick the right saddle, the right size bike. So go on there. You can go on there every month. There's a YouTube channel as well with Ride on Bikes. So yeah, I have all our information there, all of our hours, and a lot of things you can learn.
Well, Jason, again, thank you.
Cool, thank you.
And thank you guys for joining us today on Faces and Places, where you never know whose face you'll see or which place we'll be. We hope we'll see you at the Riverwalk and the amphitheater soon.